welcome back then. So, it's been a while since we last played, and welcome to our new characters. In our last game session, the party visited Jobal. We hired 4 guards and a housekeeper for 12 months to guard the villa while you were away. Dusted then took the lead, choosing to visit Omu and solve the puzzle of the Navel of the Moon. Once in Omu, you all chanced upon Bag of Nails, where Dusted and Bag of Nails shared a rather emotional reunion. And with one fate sealed, many other fates opened for Dusted. And so, in Omu we find ourselves with the party, bidding farewell to Bag of Nails as they leave his home and head into the setting sun. Where are you off to? Over to you.
Sorry, the cat decided to be sick.
Oh no!
They decided to do it in the most awkward place possible.
Useless.
Don't eat your food so fast. Oh.
I only had one stew. Stew, yeah.
We were here to see Dusted's dad.
That's right.
Right?
Well, it turned out to be Dust's dad. He wasn't sure it was, but yeah, it is. Yeah.
And we have bid him farewell. Did we want to go back to the tomb? I think there were some other things we wanted to do back.
Where would you like to go? Sorry.
I wasn't sure if we wanted to go to the tomb.
I think this was it, wasn't it?
Seeing Dust's daddy on.
Yeah.
What loose ends in the tomb were you looking at?
Well, there is the children, but I don't think we actually go back in the tomb.
Should we go back then?
Well, if that is okay to then do.
I have to say I have a bit of a trouble hearing what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were both breaking up, weren't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I think. Being a bit.
I mean, if
Why don't we get
look,
a group perception check for me, please?
yes.
As you're all standing out, taking in the sounds of Omu as the sun sets.
use the new character.
Oof.
There you go.
Oh,
21. Oh god, you're Valrus with a solid 6.
I can clearly see I've done something wrong. It should be more added because it's not, for some reason, not proficient. So it should be like +9 or something.
Oh boy. Maybe.
I will have to fix that.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a 19 and a 21, a 13 and a 6, yes? Alright. As you are exiting, you take a look around. The wildlife is definitely back. You can hear the birds chirping in the trees. You can even see the rustling of bushes as other animals have started to come back into Omu now that the gargoyles are gone. And as you are looking around, again, it strikes you quite odd. The normal modus operandi of this place is normally that you would see a couple of patrols of Yuan Ti moving around, but since you've arrived, met with Bag of Nails and left, you've noticed that you haven't heard or seen any patrols or any disturbances that patrols have moved through the area around you since you've traveled here. There is something definitely different in Omu.
do we want to stick around and find what's going on, or should we head back? I remember Lunan at some point had that spell we used to scout ahead a little bit when we were in the dungeon.
I don't have that
Okay,
active. Or wait, it's might always be active. Let me check. What level is that? Arcane Eye. Yes. I have it.
Oh, you do have it.
Yeah, it's always active for this subclass.
That's pretty cool.
An invulnerable eye.
Invisible, invulnerable, has dark vision, 30-foot range.
Perfect.
That is quite powerful, yeah.
It is, isn't it? I mean, who needs a ranger?
Yep.
What a 4th level spell, crikey. It's not a bad one.
No, it's really good for pre-scouting, but it kind of takes the fun out of some dungeons.
That's why instead you have a Sarax dungeon with secret chests that you have to crawl into.
Yeah.
To disintegrate them.
Just to mess with you. And no keyholes to squeeze the eye through.
Yeah.
So, actually, you're going to cast Arcane Eye, or is Lunan going to cast Arcane Eye?
We could always do. Are you saying you would like to look at the Yuan Ti?
Well, I suppose see if they're still around here, if they've figured out that the crown is gone now.
I don't see as a bonus action 30 feet. I'm just trying to figure out how far it could travel if we would cast it where we're at. How long would it take before we're...
Takes an hour and it's 30 feet per round, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but if I will cast it where we're at now, how far would it get?
Yeah.
Like, how long would it take before I'm in the temple?
I mean, the temple is already almost 480 feet away, which is 6. Well, that's 16 rounds already, just to get it to the central structure. If you
So
fly in
it
bird's eye
just
view,
takes
yeah.
2 minutes to get there, so then that's nothing.
Yeah, 16 times, I guess, seconds.
Yeah, so yeah, I could cast it from here without wasting too much time. DM, remind me when we entered last time, or do we remember when we entered last time? Was it through a closed door, or was it like an opening all the way in?
Let's see. Well, you know where the secret entrance is
Yeah,
because
it
you've.
was
It's
here
right
somewhere.
on. Yeah. And you entered last time through the front doors. You were accompanied by Fenthaza when she met you outside one of the shrines.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and you guys pretended to be prisoners so that you could get in and meet Raznazi. So you didn't
Indeed.
take the secret entrance at all.
No. But if I'm invisible, like if the eye is invisible, I could go through the normal gate as well, or the normal path as well.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say is the eye's got a 30-foot range.
Yeah, that's for casting. Then it can move away for unlimited.
What did it say?
So it can move 30 feet in any direction as a bonus action. So in 2 minutes, I could be by the entrance.
Yeah, let's have a look at the distance. Are you which entrance?
That one.
The secret entrance or the main entrance?
I was gonna check. So from where we are now to the main entrance is 530 feet.
To the main entrance, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look here. In fact, yeah, you escaped through the secret entrance because that was the tunnel that you came out of.
Yeah, true. Underneath there.
Yeah.
Who's that X guy?
But we are mainly interested in knowing, I guess, to know if there is still Yuanti around there, if they're still in the temple protecting it. Or is there anything else you guys want to know?
I think mostly if they're around.
Yeah. No,
If they have moved on looking for the crown, that
I
might
will,
also be an issue.
I will cast the eye and start scouting, and I will not take the shortest path. I will have it hover on there, then up the main path into the main temple entrance.
Okay. That's the path of the eye, yes?
Yes.
Alright. So you've got 80, 440. That's a good. Let's see.
I travel 300 feet per minute.
Are you traveling with, or are you just getting the eye to travel?
The eye is traveling
Okay.
300 feet per minute.
All right. So normally traveling through all the shrubs, it's something like a slow pace. But because the eye is floating, it doesn't have to contend with that. Yeah, you can move at maximum speed. So 30 foot per turn. Let's just.
10 turns in a minute.
Mm-hmm. There's 500 to the bottom of the stairs, and then another 380. So it's about 880 feet all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go 880 divided by 30 is 29 turns. 0.3. So that's
So
like
3 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just another 57 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm.
While doing that, do I see any Yuanti?
Daddy, how did we escape out the
Right, so
Oh,
you cast your spell and the eye lifts and travels off.
Daddy.
Yeah, 1 second. Right, let me just load the temple map for you first. As the eye travels through over the grass, the bushes, through trees, and over the brush,
Let me see the temple.
the eye approaches. Can you see the map yet, by the way?
Which
No, it's still loading the scene.
I've just refreshed it.
I'm refreshing
That's
as well.
Ah, just click on fit screen because I've
No, I have it, but I see the tunnels. Yes.
Alright. As the eye moves ever closer, being invisible, you don't really have that much to worry about. It eventually gets to the main corridor leading down towards the double set of doors that you pass through. And what you can see from outside are 3 UNT guards. One of them has got a snake's head, and the other 2 do not. I mean, they look like full abomination snakes, they do.
Let me see.
Okay.
Why did you have to see them? Couldn't we see nice snakes?
Is there any path forward through the door?
There is not. The doors are closed.
No larger keyhole. One can ask.
Daddy.
There is not a keyhole either. The doors are actually pulled open from inside on a sort of system. As you recall, they move open and depress themselves into the corridor walls either side of the doors.
Okay. Guys,
It's still here.
I've gotten to the temple. It's still guarded. And I think the only way we can scout inside is either through the trapdoor or by
Going up and asking them to open the door for us.
or causing a diversion of some sort, making them exit. Maybe a loud sound. What's
Why do we want to go in? We don't care about the
It's-
snakes anymore.
just to know if we wanted to know more about them, then we need a distraction
You
to
kill
lure them out. But I rather they stay in there.
You want to kill them?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You mean not yet?
They probably have a lot of cool stuff in there. And I prefer them not killing a lot of innocent people.
I wouldn't say the snakes are innocent, but okay.
Not the snakes, but everyone else they get a hold of.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I still remember that big sacrificial pit in the inside there.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath, literally.
Yeah.
So you want to go and save people?
I just want to get rid of some evil at some point.
At some point. So today? Tomorrow?
Oh, Jarlena is eager. Her token is already in the bottom.
I have arrived.
I'm
So
ready.
So it's like, so today, already in the not necessarily. I think we have more pressing things to deal with.
Yes, we have other
I-
people that require killing.
I mean, it's low for them to leave, but Starfallen is still a thing.
Yeah.
So no kill snake people today.
Or we travel directly to Harakama from here.
That we could do. How long until we needed to be there?
Day 78.
What day are we on at the moment?
70? Let me make sure. 70. Yeah. It's the evening of 70. Day 70.
Okay, so it's a bit too early to leave, but we need at least like 3-4 days. Unless we have a boat,
We have a
which
Mm.
which we could take down there.
You charmed the boat, remember?
Charmed it?
Well, you charmed an elf that sold us one.
No,
Or
so
Smalls at least.
I
We
think
still have the boat.
going back and dealing with the turtle dragon might be a potential better use over time.
I don't know if we're quite capable of killing such a big dragon.
First, we have to
I'm
find
still,
it.
I'm still. Our ships are still maybe in dangerous condition or situation. You know.
So we have to kill dragon turtle.
Well, at some point, but right now we basically need to know if our
What's-
ships have been taken by the Flaming Fist.
What is with all this? We kill at some point. Give me a timeline of when we are going to kill someone. When do we kill snakes? Tomorrow?
just
When do
Jelena
we kill
holding the
dragon
sword like
turtle?
when I'm gonna kill someone. That's all I can hear in my head. I'm so sorry.
Ah.
when I'm gonna get to stab somebody here.
We have spent
I'll
so
take
long
anything.
fighting and now you withhold it from me. What am I to do?
Not withholding, you fight.
So we go kill snakes today. Yes? You all seem so enthusiastic about killing snakes. We no kill snakes then. We go back and we talk to Starfallen. If she is ready. Do you want to bring your dad with us?
If he starts fighting and he doesn't know which one of us is friend or foe, that might not be ideal.
Well, maybe there is medicine that can help with his condition.
Maybe. Or magic. Who knows?
Magic. We do have a wizard at home. He might want to become a
Yeah.
lich, but he will do for now.
I don't know. This is metagaming, by the way. I don't know how long you would have to be a wizard or how high level a wizard you would have to be, but to cast modify memories to sort of like wash away these last God knows how many years of this trauma. Uh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Just take him for a dip in the river Styx. No problem.
Well, I don't have right here, to be honest.
Well, it is up to you, Dustin. You can always bring him back, but if you think he would be happier staying here, well, that is just fine too.
So, do we want to scout anymore, or should I just let the eye go? Is there anything
Well,
else you want to look at here? Or do we want to attack them? In that case, I might want to keep it active.
well, let's just say we don't kill snakes. What are they going to be doing that we don't want? They wanted to. That they wanted the crown thing that Vargo took, which
Yeah.
your god. Did she destroy it? I can't remember if it was destroyed or.
She put it somewhere where they can't reach it, I believe.
So she put it in a safe place.
Or no, it vaporized, wasn't it? I don't remember.
She took it to her realm, I think.
Inaccessible. It's inaccessible currently, at least.
The item you're searching is currently not in your location.
So they can't have their crown. To
I mean,
it was
if they're
just it
looking
was
for, if they're still looking for Vargo and wishing him harm, it might be an idea to dispose of them. I, for
they
one,
may
would like them not being a danger to my father, if anything else.
and they do kidnap people. I suppose that is bad. They make they make sacrifices. They want to summon evil god. I think we make a compelling case for killing snakes today. Should we clear out the snakes and then we go home?
Play with the snakes and then go home. Yeah.
Lunan, as you are standing there, the arcane eye,
Mm-hmm.
through your it's clairvoyance, I think, you notice some movement in the corridor. As the doors slowly begin to open, it looks like a changing of the guard.
Ooh. I will have the eye try to sneak in.
Okay. You notice one of the really, really large Yuan-Ti moves inside. Two of the small brood guards move out and the other two move in. The three of them then begin to move further down. Oh, stop clicking on so many things.
I think I will just try to follow the UNT,
Okay. I'm going to
knowing it will open doors for me.
10, 20, 30.
Ooh.
Okay. So, you can see down that corridor, and there is a door. As you did you say you're following the guards? Sorry.
Yeah, the UNT guard.
Yeah. Okay. As you follow them, they slowly move into a larger chamber, the likes of which you've only just glimpsed. As the arcane eye moves further in, having been through here once before, whoopsie, you pick up that the presence, the amount of guards around here is significantly less. There is a lesser presence.
I try to describe everything I see continuously as you're saying it to my party.
All right.
Suspect she might not have been able to rally as many of the UNT as she thought she could, because she said that without the crown, she couldn't sort of like rally some of the more powerful Rasnasi followers. That's why she wanted it, wasn't it? Or was it something else? I seem to remember that
She wanted
was the
it
power of
to get
station.
power. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a signal, a station of power or something for these creatures. Oh, I spot dwarves.
In
Or no, I don't spot dwarves. I cannot see them. But
Lunan does. As you are moving with this patrol, you can see another small brood guard. Behind him are two humanoids. In this instance, they're two dwarves. They look bedraggled. Having seen some of the slaves, you know that these guys are slaves here. They're carrying boxes or crates in their hands. You can't see what's inside them, but the small group of guards, sorry, the small group of prisoners with their escort moves past you ever so slowly and then disappears around the corner
wait,
down this corridor here.
could you describe the dwarves? Are they? It's not some of them that we know, like Hackhand and or Hack Hugh Hackhand.
Hacking
Was it
saw.
Hacking Saw? Yeah.
Hugh hacking saw. It is not. I assume you'd ask Lunan to double check. So
Yeah, yeah.
the dwarves themselves are albino dwarves, given that they are the most prevalent
Oh,
in the jungle. But these two, neither of them are any of the dwarves that you recognize. Which way is the eye going, Lunan?
He's still following here.
Okay. I keep pressing the flipping spacebar to move the map. Alright. You follow down a ramp which is about 20 foot long as the guards slowly move down the corridor. Up ahead, you can see the crossroads and a path branching off. Let me... There we go. At this stage, one of the main guards steps past and turns down a corridor. The other two broodlings move up the corridor. And one of the other UNT moves down a separate corridor. Where is your eye going?
Following the original guard.
Okay. Alright. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so you have moved through the main gate As you've walked and passed down it, you've passed a cage. Inside the cage, you noticed was a great big Triceratops creature. That one up there. And it had 2 Yuan-Ti guards in there. There were 2 basilisks in that room.
Oh.
Passing the huge snake statue, you move further down towards the corridor. This main room, the walls of this long pillared hall have got giant serpents carved into each of the pillars. And below them are Yuan-Ti on their knees, worshipping or sacrificing to these serpents on the reliefs on the pillars. You follow down past the sloping corridor downwards, and as you get to the crossroads, the guard moves down towards another room that you follow. And as the door opens and you enter, you won't really notice this, but the air in here is warm and sticky. It's moist. You can tell by droplets of sweat on the walls and moisture. Natural light spills into the room from cracks in the ceilings. Mud coats the floor. Spread across this chamber are stone workbenches laden with clay bottles of various shapes and sizes. Toadstools, snake root, belladonna plants grow amongst the clutter, fed by water seeping in from above. Standing near the plants is a hairless man with scaly skin and a bronze syringe, clearly some sort of a Yuan-Ti. And as the eye takes in the room, you can see hovering around slouching humans. Their skin is mottled, cut and damaged. You can almost see bone underneath as well. They seem to be standing and waiting for orders. You've actually encountered these creatures in the jungles before, and you recognize them straight away as zombies. The zombies are not attacking the humans or anything. Roll a perception check for me, please, Lennon. And I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright. There is one main Yuan-Ti in this room who is standing at the bottom of the bench over here. Around his neck, you can see a brass key hanging on the neck. The other Yuan-Ti that's moved in walks past, converses with this other Yuan-Ti, and then he hands the guard the key. And as he does, the guard moves to the door here and unlocks it and steps through, holding the key out behind him.
Galena is ready.
I should really remove you from this. Let me.
Galena strikes.
Galena has been waiting all this
She's
time.
ready.
must kill.
Ambush.
I will follow out the door.
Okay. As the Yuan-Ti with a snake head stands in the doorway, he just holds his hand with a key behind him, and almost immediately one of the zombies moves, shifts and turns to retrieve the key and pass it back to its master.
Oh boy.
The Yuan-Ti guard leaves and then moves down a corridor down the side.
And I follow.
All right. As you follow the guard who walks all the way around into an area that you haven't been in before. And as you move in, you notice there are 3 humanoids in here. Again, more slaves. And they're all busy laboring away, cleaning and tidying this chamber. Moving in, you can see in the center of this cavern a campfire casts warm light throughout. Heaps of dead grass and palm fronds are scattered about. The floor is muddy, pitted with footprints. And as you take in the scene, it looks like these humanoid slaves are tidying up and remaking the heaps of dead grass and palm into beds.
Are they 2 dwarfs and an elf, or
No.
can I tell?
They are 3 humanoids. They could be 2 dwarves and an elf. Why not?
Okay. I will have the eye hover upwards.
Okay. Right. As you get to this area, you notice a set of double doors leading forward.
Okay.
The guard looks around, nods, looks at the work that they're doing, and then moves to the set of double doors and steps into the room beyond.
And I follow. Damn.
Stacks of sturdy wooden crates, bundles of cloth, and clay amphorae litter the floor. A giant constrictor snake sits coiled in the center of the room, and slowly and carefully holding out a squirming little rat by its tail. One of the slaves slowly feeds this snake.
We need to tame it and name it Rupert.
I was about to say, Rupert, no, not you. You are the strongest of us.
You were the chosen one.
Right, as you watch this taking place, the Yuan Ti in front kneels before the snake and then stretches a hand out and slowly but gently rubs the snake's snout and its head, and the snake almost seems to slither closer, flicking with its tongue towards the face of this other snake-headed Yuan Ti. And then something very strange happens, which you've never seen before.
They kiss.
The snake Yuan Ti and the giant constrictor snakes, their tongues almost start to tickle each other.
Ah!
Literally, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are you watching? What channel did you click into?
Oh my god.
It's the nature channel. And here we see the giant constrictor snake in his natural habitat, slowly fork-tonguing his companion.
Could you
His
say
companion?
could you say that they're tongue scissoring?
Oh god!
Oh god.
If Lunan says that out loud, he's getting a slap at the back of his head.
I think someone's gonna have to call HR.
Yes.
Indeed, Lunan, it is exactly what you thought. Are you going to stay and watch the scene unfold, or
Oh,
move on?
Lunan is intrigued to know how long this will go on, but moves to this part.
All right. Foregoing the desire to take notes, Lunan commands the arcane eye to slowly move forward. Stop ringing our doorbells all the time, people. Sorry, let me just go and check. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, as you are taking in this tongue-forking scene, the other UNT moves in and stands waiting patiently next to the scene, trying not to interrupt. Thinking nothing of it, the arcane eye moves further on down the corridor, up towards the other side.
I think I will give them a minute to see if they continue doing whatever they do, but then I think I would wanna
Mm.
probably first explore this part.
Okay.
But as I slowly move it forward, I will talk with my party and say, "Are we planning to attack them then? In that case, I will suggest that we go in from the hidden entrance."
I agree. I think we may as well play them out, huh?
And I'm suggesting that we since I already described it, go in through this part. But we'll see.
All right.
I would
Carry on.
I would want to go up with the eye here first.
All right. The eye slowly moves further forward. And as it does, you discover a very familiar chamber.
Mm.
Ooh, good.
And it's not that many people. I was afraid it would be full of Yonti.
As the eye moves in, Lunan, you notice an underground cathedral opens up before you. At one end, a sculptured balcony perches atop 5 rearing stone serpents. Blood dribbling from the serpent's jaws falls into a semicircular basin, and from there flows along a sloped trough into a wide stone bowl set into the floor. South of the bowl is a mezzanine, prominently situated atop which is a cauldron of steaming broth To the west, a huge gong carved with a snake pattern stands on a second balcony. A Yuan Ti priestess stands in front of the boiling broth, and to either side of the bowl of blood are the two Yuan Ti guards from before.
And this was the queen we had the fight with before, or?
That is not her, just a
Okay.
normal.
No. So I haven't seen her. Maybe she's in her throne room. Okay.
And that's the one that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Plaza.
What was going on behind this?
Okay. Quick question. It's only visual. You can't hear audio. Is that right?
As I've understood it, yes. I
Yeah.
can find the spell again.
And then it would be arcane ear, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm 99% sure it's only visual.
Yeah, likewise. Okay. Moving into the next room down the side, there are portcullis, not closing the way, but also not allowing anyone in. The iron portcullis are closed at the moment, and the eye quietly floats past. As it enters this chamber, you notice a fountain of cool water bubbles on the floor ahead. The scent of lilies fills the air, silken drapes drift lazily in the heat. Archways open into shaded booths, heaped with cushions and trays of sugared sweets. Lounging about are a dozen scantily clad humanoids with eyes like those of snakes and scaly patches on their arms, legs, necks, and backs. Watching over them are a pair of inhuman bipedal reptiles, the brood gods that you have come to know.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, we have this thingy here.
Mm-hmm. Those you know are like teleportation pads.
Yeah. There are so many still left.
Roll a give me a I suppose a history or a religion check.
Which one?
Either. Whichever one you want. Nice. As the eye looks around in this room, Lunan, you notice exactly what the purpose of this room is. This is a harem. There are two guards guarding the ladies.
Yep. The question is just whose harem?
Hmm.
Because I don't think I can get where I would want to go.
Could be in preparation for the crown guy to come back.
Something like that. I'm wondering if whoever's harem it is might be sitting here. Or it's the lady's harem. I'm not
Maybe it's
judging.
Plaza's.
I think I will have the eye float here and just stay there
Mm-hmm.
while Luna will be walking around, and then whenever you feel an hour has gone, unless I ask to use it again, it will just dissipate.
Okay. I'd probably say you got about 20 minutes left of the eye.
Because I'm wondering if we're gonna try to sneak in, I will wanna use it as a back spying. Because I'm not really sure how it works if we look at the text of this spell.
Mm-hmm.
It says I mentally receive visual information, but it doesn't say that Lunan doesn't see anything.
That's very true. You mentally receive, well, and the eye can see in every direction. So I I think that if there is any like blinding effect that the eye encounters that prevents you from being blinded, which is probably why they've worded it like that. So it's not like clairvoyance where you see through someone else's eyes.
Yeah.
So like with a Medusa, the eye could look straight at her snake's eyes, and if they looked back at you, you wouldn't be turned to stone.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if Lunan sees something right now. If he chooses to. Or how does it work with that part?
Well, I would probably say that if you're getting mental projections, your eyes are open and you're looking at the surrounding jungle life.
Okay. Guys, do we want to try to sneak in?
Yes.
Let's go then.
All right. So, where are you? Oops, off to then. Which entrance?
The hidden.
The secret entrance.
Yeah.
Yes. I suggest we do that.
All right, let's switch across. All right, so from directly to the secret entrance, you could. How are you going to get there, and what's your path going to be?
Do we want to stick off the road, or so we can go down here? No, I don't know if we want to go that way or that way.
It's very difficult to get in unless you want to sneak. I mean,
I do have pass without a trace.
oh yeah.
And so do I. Doesn't matter which one we use. But I think it's a good idea to use one of them.
I don't know if we just want to avoid going near the this big entrance here. I don't think there might not be anybody there. Wait, is the secret entrance on the other side? Am I reading it wrong? Is it the green square?
It is the green
Yeah.
square.
Oh, we have to go that way anyway. Okay, that's fine then. Right, I'm gonna erase that. And I'll erase this bit as well, because it will just connect. So I guess we'll go along here, or do we not really mind about going on the big walkway?
We could go the other way around to
I'll
here
go this way.
and then go through the houses.
That's true. That might be better, because it's likely that there's going to be maybe some patrols along this bit.
Yeah, and it's less exposed when you get to here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'll remove this and that. So we'll go um like ooh, like this.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Did someone have a hiccup?
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
No problem. I just heard some thing. I wasn't sure what it was.
Okay, so that's 1,000 feet. So you're looking at a good. What pace are you traveling at?
Slow.
All right, so
So I think we're trying to be stealthy.
stealthy as
Quiet.
well. Yeah. Okay. So you
Yeah.
get advantage in your stealth checks if you're not wearing armor that gives you disadvantage. But it will take you the better part of 10 minutes sneaking through the undergrowth.
I
All
think
good with that?
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah.
Acceptable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get some stealth checks then for us, please.
Advantage. Do we want pass without a trace at all?
It goes on for how long? Is it 10 or
Uh,
an hour?
I think it's an hour. Let me double check. Where is it? It is an hour. I can cast it for free
Mm.
once per long rest.
I think we should cast it.
I will use it then. I'll post it in the game log as well. It is a
I-
Cast
concentration.
mage armor beforehand as well.
Because I have bad decks now.
Yeah, my dex is one less than it was before.
I'll take my 38.
Holy cow.
38.
Yeah, because I rolled 28 plus
I was
10.
like, yeah, makes sense.
Is it 25, I guess?
Dust it just disappears.
Yes.
Whoosh.
But Lunan didn't have a bad roll either.
That's how we start with these crazy stealth rolls.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so it
Mm.
really is pretty high, isn't it?
I think we're invisible.
To each other, even.
we're
That would be quite
We're-
funny.
all 25 or higher.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, as the sun slowly begins to set, it casts almost like a pinkish, eerie glow over Omu. You carefully and stealthily make your way down towards the river, past the stairs and the brush, and then around the back of the temple and through some of the houses. Movement seems to be going quite well as you slowly and stealthily make it through, making sure to at least keep within touching distance of each other so you don't disappear altogether. You eventually make it to a small cave entrance tucked behind the tree where that green square is. I'd like a marching order, please.
I'd say Jarlena goes first,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can go first.
and I
Dust
can
it in the
take
back.
Uh,
And
I
the
forgot
cast
Jarlena.
is in the middle.
Yeah.
Cast a sandwich.
Um, Felris's character is called my character.
What the? Oh, I
Uh-oh.
changed my old one.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see all of them. But for some reason, Lunan, your character's picture's not coming up. Only Dustin.
No, I didn't load it in on this one.
Okay.
I loaded it in on the one and then I had to redo it. That's why I also missed adding one of the proficiencies.
Mm. Fair enough.
Because I redid it too quickly. But it's added now.
All right, let me switch to players.
And I think we said that in the very end of the building session, but I added the Warcaster feat. Instead
yes,
of-
that's right.
I guess before we go, if we haven't done that yet, I could cast. Would take 10 minutes to cast Rary's telepathic bond as a ritual.
That could be nice.
Before you
That would
leave.
be pretty handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we enter the hidden.
Yeah. So you are going to first do your ritual cast and then sneak?
Yes.
Okay. All right. In which case then, Lunan, as you and the party enter into the cave system, your arcane eye dissipates.
Makes sense. Did I see any movement in that room before it disappeared? Like during the time? I would have checked in every now and again just to see if it stayed the same.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It looks like the UNT inside has been directing two of the commoners just to start pouring ingredients into some glass test tubes. The zombies that are in the room are purely there to assist in carrying, fetching, picking heavy stuff up as they mindlessly just stand around waiting for orders. The brood guard in the entrance hasn't moved, as it's just taken up station over there.
Okay.
Okay. Over to you. Yelena, you're in the front, aren't you?
Yeah. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh, Token has a picture. But
You're breaking up.
is that better?
Yeah.
So, she'll shimmy on up. I think we've still probably got like 50. Oh, I need to mark myself as concentrate. We've still got about 50, 45 minutes on the pass without a trace. I
Yep.
think
40.
40.
I would have, yeah. Actually, mind you, it took you. It's an hour, isn't it? I would probably say you'd cast Pass Without a Trace before you left, so
Yeah.
waiting until Valrus's ritual is finished, so 50 minutes then.
Right. She will shimmy up here. She will summon her short sword, which is her packed weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, getting ready.
All right. Do you want to describe to us how your short sword all of a sudden appears?
I pull it's like pulling it from her pocket.
And a blade just all of a sudden appears.
Yep. Well, it's like like you pull it out a bag, or but she just puts her hand to her pocket and pulls it out. And she shows the others. She just grins.
Nice. All right, so you're moving forward.
Yes. Slowly.
All right, and everyone else?
Following along. Bring
All
up the
right.
rear.
I take it Yelena is going to be leading the party, Yelena. So over to you.
Mm.
Where are you moving to?
She will gradually inch out this way, but she is gonna try and listen to see if there's anybody outside because we did see one of the auntie come outside.
Mm-hmm. All right. Why don't you give us a perception check then?
Nice.
Oh, goodness me. That's a pretty high roll. Okay.
Yeah.
As you are stealthily making your way to the corner of this cave, this rocky outcropping, you look around. Thankfully, your dark vision has kicked in as well. And as you peer about, you can see two little rowboats tied up. You can see the door closed up the top of the north. There is no sound of anyone moving around from where you are.
I come up behind Jorlin and say, the slaves were up to the what is it left of here into
Do
the
we want-
cave.
We want
Do we
to
want to
look
try to? Do we want to try to save them first, or are they more of a risk and we take them later?
It could be a risk. You know, it depends how much they like the snakes.
I would say we have two options. We could either go to the throne room or we try to go through the room straight ahead.
Mm.
I have an idea on how we could open the door.
How?
Two options. First, knock and see if someone opens.
You say?
Second, cast stone shape at the door edge to take it off its hinges.
I guess we could try knocking on the door and luring them out. Yes. Does anyone have mage hand?
Yes.
You knock on door with mage hand?
If that's what we want to do.
I suppose it's an idea. We can wait around the corner and then BAM! Kill the snakes.
Do we want to stand around these corners?
Yes. Sure. Shimmy on down.
Is this some kind of Looney Tunes thing? You want to hide with a club just outside the door?
Oh,
Mm.
cast magical weapon, have it hover above the door.
Oh, no.
And make it a big club. Nah, not yet.
Well, I guess I can sneak over there too. Just a moment.
Mhm.
Sneak,
So we
sneak,
want to
sneak,
knock on the
sneak,
door
sneak.
and
Yeah.
okay. I'll create a mage
Okay.
hand
Okay.
and send it over to the door
All right.
and a
You
couple of
conjure your
taps.
mage hand and you send the magical hand towards the door.
Knock.
Knock, knock, knock. All right. The hand raps on the door. There is silence for a little while. And then, after about about a minute or so, the door opens and the brood guard steps out and looks around. The UNT himself has a humanoid style body. He doesn't have regular arms. Instead, he's got 2 snakes for arms. As he looks around, he points his arms forward, and the 2 snakes slowly begin to extend forward, looking around the corridors, the sides of the cavern. As he puts his head forward and he looks.
Is it possible to potentially try and take him by surprise and use lightning lure on him?
Absolutely. In
It's
fact,
a strength save. So I don't.
in fact, he has failed his perception check to find you, so any attack that you do will be surprise. So you will get advantage, I believe it is. If you decide to attack.
Yeah, because I want to like move him away from the door so the door he doesn't like go back in and shut the door.
Okay. So
which is hopefully what lightning lure will do.
all right, from where you and Valrus are situated, you can just about see him. So, Yelena, you're going to go first, yes?
Yes, I guess so.
All right. Over to you then. Lightning lure is instantaneous. Is it a...
It's a strength save on his end.
Is it a roll to hit?
No, he has to make a strength save, and if he succeeds, then it doesn't do anything.
Crikey, it's just a straight kapow. Okay. Strength saving throw.
Yeah. I guess it probably makes more sense for me to gear for it. I guess she'd step out and.
What's the DC?
It's 17.
Oh,
Does he have disadvantage because he's surprised?
you know what? I'll give it to you. I'm pretty sure a strength saving throw doesn't get it, but there you go.
Yeah.
10.
Very nice.
All right. As the dark is split by the sound of lightning crackling and the blinding flash striking down. In fact, it's not that blinding because I've just remembered there's light inside the chamber spilling out into the cave system now. But a flash bang of lightning strikes the ground right in front of the UNT. And he is pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you and then takes
3d8.
ooh, 16 points of damage. Okay. Anything else, Yelena?
That I believe is all I can do. That's my action.
Okay.
I don't think I could do it.
Anyone else?
A stab.
He was moved forward.
Mm-hmm.
I think Luna will try to run past if I can.
Okay.
So Luna will run up. Oh, I'm having the ruler on.
So it's 25 feet to the door itself.
3, 4, 5. More or less stand there. And when in there,
Mm-hmm.
cast Turn Undead.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna run into the room and cast Turn Undead, yes?
Yes. Which is a wisdom save for anyone undead. And you have the new effect that
Uh-huh.
that's the updated version that's called something about Seer Undead.
Oh, so it sounds like it damages them with holy fire or something as well.
Yes,
Nice.
5d8 if they fail.
Wow.
And they still have the Turn Undead effect.
Holy cow.
So it's extremely potent.
That is ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. And you said it was a wisdom saving throw, yes?
Wisdom save. And I guess it's the normal spell save DC.
Okay.
Which is 19 now if we include the amulet.
Let's see something quickly because I've just realized. Okay. Oh. Well, that's no good. All right. A 13. You know what? I think I might just roll a group save for them. What was the DC? 17.
17 or 19 if we include the amulet. I don't know if a feature includes amulet.
I'm not sure either, but a 17 is difficult enough as it is.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What did I say? 5d8?
5d8, yes.
Oh,
And is that radiant damage?
yeah.
Crikey. Okay. All right, Lunan. The effect of your turn undead blasts out radiant force and damage as it literally consumes the entire room. Some of the zombies haven't even turned around. As you look on, brandishing your holy symbol, one of them turns, and all of a sudden, all of them burst into holy fire and then turn into ash as they fall to the ground, dead.
From ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
That was pretty effective.
That was effective. The remaining 3,
Mm-hmm.
we have the Yuanti that I assume will be hostile, but the other 2, were they looking like slaves or?
Correct.
Okay, so it's only one more. I will take a step to the side in case someone else wanna come in, and end my turn. Or
Okay. Dusted.
you're muted, maybe. Yeah, you're muted.
Dustin's gonna see Lunan go in and then just go like, "Oh, we're going now." And the first thing he encounters is is this creature
Mm-hmm.
that Jalena has snared in, probably still sparkling with electricity. And well, his dagger is out, and he's gonna take a swing
Okay.
at this creature with an attack 20.
Yeah, that
Dirty
hits.
20. All right, first strike, 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not down, he's gonna try and hit it again with 18. I'm not rolling with advantage here. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
But if that hits,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And
He is now bloodied.
well, then I'll have to hit him again. 25 is probably also a hit.
Definitely hit.
That's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's probably not dead, I'm gonna take my free because I'm attacking with a nick weapon. I get a free attack with an offhand
Mm-hmm.
that is also a light weapon. So we'll just do that. 17,
That is a hit.
and we'll try to hit him for 7 damage.
That's 2 minimum damages you've rolled. Okay.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He is not. He is on
Humbug.
his last legs, though.
Um. Wait. So I can use a bonus attack to do another offhand attack,
Your bonus
or
action.
yeah.
Go on then.
All right. We'll try to have a stabby stab. Another 17,
Mm-hmm.
and this time for 10 damage.
All right. That last dagger stab takes care of the UNT as shockingly, or as he looks shockingly, he's just been drawn towards Yolena by a lightning bolt. Still buzzing from the electricity, he looks up to see this black tabaxi cat comes running through and then stab, 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 stab. He looks down and then he looks up, the shock still evident on his face as he then just slowly falls to the ground dead.
The shock.
That's 40, 20 feet of movement. 25, 30. Feline Grace to move a little further. Hello. Kindly surrender.
Right into the thick of things. Awesome. Anything else?
That's how I also can defend. So I can defend the slaves. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Felris.
Not gonna do much. He's just gonna go walk into the room as well. See her as
Almost
well.
just stepping over the corpse. Just made. Just like,
Ugh. And he's gonna use Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Just a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Standard cantrip.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, it summoned the fat dragon. Sorry?
What does Sorceress Burst do?
It's basically it's similar to what? Well, I pick a damage type, which I'll choose fire, and then I roll 3d8 damage, and if any of those are 8s, I think I roll more dice.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's not the strongest cantrip in the world, but it's fun.
Disgusting. This is the wild magic shit you were always dreaming of, wasn't it? Just this cascading of nonsense and chaos balls into a cantrip. Yeah.
Chromatic orb reads is one of my favorites now. So
yeah.
And it was a critical hit, so it's going to be 68. Hopefully, at least one of those will be another 8, you know?
Oh, God.
And then you just keep rolling if you get 8s.
Yeah, up to a certain number, though. No 8s!
You sound so disappointed. That's 30 damage. Just like in one.
3 sevens.
All right, so
wait, it's fire. Can you re-roll fire once? Is there any ones? No, there's no ones. Damn it.
There's no ones. Yeah. But I'll take 3 sevens.
3 sevens is pretty good.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you cast it at one creature or object.
Yeah.
So, who are you aiming for?
The Yuan Ti.
All right. As this sorcerer bursts, flies out, and strikes the Yuan Ti with fire, no doubt as well. She bursts into flame, and a scream escapes to him. Sorry, not a her. A small scream escapes his lips as he still remains standing, but is severely bloodied. The skin is charred, the hair is burning. And that is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's all I had planned.
Alright, in which case then that will bring us to initiative.
Yay! I have advantage. Yay!
Holy cow, 25.
Dustin is in the zone now.
5.
It's a shame I'm not the criminal background, because then I could swap my initiative with someone else.
Lunan is just standing there. Like, you get it under control.
Varus, I
Lunan's
think.
done his job.
Are you rolling on the wrong. Your initiative. Are you on the correct character sheet when you're rolling? Because you didn't pop automatically into the combat tracker.
Oh, it's because I changed my old sheet so I wouldn't have to pull over all the items.
Got you. Okay. I'll add you to the combat tracker then. A 5. Alright. And Lunan with a 2. Awesome. Right. Let me add the UNT. She also got a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll add to combat tracker. Oh, that's strange. Oh, maybe not.
Something invisible.
Okay. Yeah, they're the slaves. I'll pop them on there, but because they don't actually, they're just commoners. All right. Okay, so top of the round then. It's Dusted.
Oh god, is Dustin just gonna run straight through this? I mean, we already attacked them, so I suppose it's too late to ask them to surrender now, isn't it?
You never know.
No, as long as there's just one of them here, they're danger to his father. No, I'm not having it. Have at the snake.
That's a pretty
Dagger
good
just flies forward towards the Yuan Ti for 8 damage.
Oh my
8
god.
points of damage. She has got 2.
Oh, and by the way, I got her. I because I started my round without heroic inspiration. I have it now.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we'll just do a crit just for good measure. That's only what?
It's
Oh,
plus
it only
4.
rolled 1d. Yeah, it didn't roll. I'll just roll another d4.
But it's the max anyway with our rules, or have we changed our rules?
We haven't changed the rules yet.
Oh, so it's 13 damage, I guess.
And
So that's a 21 in total for 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's definitely enough to tear her to ribbons, or him. The first dagger sinks in and does a little bit of a flesh wound, but then the second one comes in and literally as you stab into the UNT's stomach, your hand just passes through a hole and you pull back, and as you do, the poor defenseless UNT just falls to the ground in a collapsed heap.
Nice.
Anything else?
Is the slaves bound in any way, or
They
they're
are.
free roaming?
They are free roaming.
Okay.
They are not bound at all.
Free roaming slaves, the tastiest type of slave.
Mmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have enough movement to get anywhere, but yeah. Oof. I don't know. Dustin is just sort of like, was that it? What do we do now? And then moves up here to have a look, sort of like keep guard up here
Mm-hmm.
and hold his an action. Well, it's not really an action, but yeah, he's gonna wait up here in case anyone comes past.
Okay. Dusted. Then that will bring us to the end of your turn.
I'll just press enter here.
All right. As you move past the two slaves, they almost seem to dive out of your way to try and give you a wide berth as you move past them.
I can
Clearly,
walk around them. It's okay.
they've just seen one of their captors light up like a Roman candle, one of those fireworks, and then you come running in, and stab him twice with a dagger, and then you're like, well, walking off. It's just a normal day's work, you know.
Yeah.
All right, which will then bring us to Yelena.
She's gonna move in.
Mm-hmm.
She'll look around, look a bit disappointed because there's no snakes to kill. What am I supposed to do now?
Free the slaves in your magnanimous nature. Magnanimous nature, yeah, that's one.
We might want to
You-
be a bit quiet to the degree we can, but people are probably already on their way. Maybe take the other side of the door, next to opposite of Dusted.
I suppose. She'll. Oh wait, if I
Dash
do
over
that,
there.
then I can't. I have to dash.
Wait,
I-
how much did you move to get in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're so
I-
dashing.
I was saying you maybe could stand in the doorway and be ready to cast lightning alert. You could just grab the first person. Yeah, like come over here.
Don't you have? Don't you have? Isn't your build based on forest elf now? Wood elf?
Yeah. I do have 35 foot move.
Yeah.
So I could move.
You can move up to me, almost.
Yeah. You could be dashing and move up.
Oh, but I wanted to hold an
There's
action.
two more squares. Two more
Could go
squares.
there.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a
Guess I
key
could go.
somewhere, I suppose.
That lady, I think, had the key. She'll
Did we leave
she'll
it
just
outside with the
shimmy.
guard?
She'll shimmy around the dwarf, and she'll just look at the two of them and say, "You might want to leave the room. The door is open, but don't like go too far because there might be patrols outside. We're not entirely sure where all the snakes are."
It's kind of hard to get them out of here because they are like, yeah, it is a jungle outside, mind.
Yes, don't go out of this area because you might die. We're going to kill all the snakes and then we'll take you somewhere safe.
Go
The-
hard.
The
Go-
two
go wait at
cowering
the boat.
slaves look at you as they nod and they almost both back up to move out of your way.
Very good. She's gonna prepare an Eldritch Blast for anybody that gets to about
Oh,
here.
Oh god.
Okay.
That gets where?
To any enemy
The
that
start of the
steps here.
hallway.
Any
Okay.
snake
Yeah.
that goes there. She's gonna Eldritch Blast them.
All right. So you're
I
holding.
think I should be able to see them,
Cool.
and that will be her turn.
All right. That will be her turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
We can always talk telepathically also, so we don't forget that. I so
Oh,
want to
yep.
see a fireball in this room.
My god.
Hopefully those barrels are explosive.
Hopefully they're not. Goodness, what do you mean? Okay. What do we got here? So. There we go. They've changed some of the photos of all the UNT, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Alright. Hearing a commotion, he's going to move up to there.
Oh.
Right, Yelena, go ahead and shoot your Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah!
It's three
Oh,
beams, right?
You
At
should have
this
taken
point?
the pulling Eldritch Blast.
I should have. I've got the pushing one instead.
Oh no. He's gonna
Oh,
fly
So the
into
person
the-
just gonna get pushed back.
You could push them all the way to the throne room.
24 hits.
Hell yeah! I just want to double check. 'Cause I can't remember if I took the thing where you get. Do you get multiple beams at this level? I haven't used Eldritch Blast.
That's standard.
At an
That's
11th level, you have.
Oh, three
yeah.
beams.
You have 3 beams.
Oh, so I roll the thingy 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Damage 3 times.
Those.
I think. Right. Do I roll the damage?
Oh, you have
3
to hit
times?
with each beam. You have to hit.
Oh, you have to hit
each
with each beam.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a very bad warlock.
That's a
Oof.
Don't worry about it.
I imagine the 13 probably doesn't hit.
correct.
Yeah. And then. It's the 17.
The 17 does hit.
Okay. With each hit, he gets pushed back 10
feet?
foot.
10 foot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he takes 18 points of damage. And he gets pushed back 20 foot.
Force damage. Yeah.
Okay.
We could just hold this corridor with Jarlena, pushing everyone back.
Oh god.
Okay. Right, that was your held action.
Yes.
Then that's his turn that he's done moving through there. And as that takes place, Yelena, maybe a couple of seconds later, you begin to hear a small horn, like an alarm, sounding.
No.
As it echoes
The Eldritch Blast wasn't the best idea.
a little bit off into the distance. Clearly, the alarm has gone off, alerting them to your presence. Okay, so he's done. He's moved, which brings us to Valrus.
Yeah. That's rough. Yeah, I'll just keep doing the same for now. How far away is he? Not that far, okay. I'll step to the side and Sorcerer's Burst again.
What range does that have?
Wow,
Holy
another natural
cow,
20.
natural- Jeez.
Okay.
What's the range on that thing?
120.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
120. It is, isn't
Would
it?
you believe it? No 8s again. But 29
Yeah, and here
points of
comes the
damage.
question: if we're counting the 3 of them are 8s because of the rules we're doing,
Oh, wait. Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I forgot the max damage part.
That would then
I
be
don't know.
an infinity trap, wouldn't it? If the 8s keep
No,
Yeah, that's the thing.
it's not an infinity trap because it can only roll d8s up to. When you cast it from the maximum number of these d8s you can add to the spell damage equals to your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's only.
Oh, so you can only add 2 more
Only-
dice. 2 more dice you can add, right? Because then it's
But-
a total of.
Even if we say you get maximum damage, he didn't roll an 8. So I
No,
would
it's
say
Oh, yeah,
the
that's true,
maximum
that's
number
true,
you
yeah.
you have to
can,
roll an 8, but
yeah,
you should still get max damage, maybe. But that's up to the end.
Okay, for 3 of
Yeah.
them.
The max number
Not to
you
break
can
it.
add will be d8.
You
Or,
roll
or-
3d8 and then add 24.
Okay.
So that'll be the max damage for 3d8, won't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got 10, 12,
12 plus 24, so
Yeah.
that's 36.
36.
Mm.
Better?
That's still a lot.
That's still quite a bit.
Disgusting.
36. That's crikey. Alright. He is bloodied.
Oh man,
You would bloody hope so.
Mmm.
this guy's tough.
Yeah. Maybe just a little bit. Anything else, Felrus?
I'll step back. That's it.
Okay. Which will then bring us to Lunan.
Okay. I think I will. Why? It's really weird. I should have a plus 11 on all my spells, and I do for everything except Firebolt.
It's because it doesn't understand that it is actually a cleric spell for you, even because it's not a.
So
it is-
whatever I roll should be plus. Should
Well, it's not a cleric. Does it count as a cleric spell? It doesn't really, doesn't it? That's
Yeah,
the
it
problem with
does.
the.
That's how it's written. So this
Oh, yeah,
plus
yeah.
2,
Well,
so
who are you
a
aiming
19.
for?
The guy. Sorry, I got
We need
so
to step into the
confused.
middle.
The guy that has gotten blasted.
Ah, okay. That
So 19
is-
to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. The 17 would have hit as well.
Is it just me or is it buggy to get it to roll? There we go.
It's just taking its time. Ooh,
18
nice.
damage.
18. Alright. He's still standing. But he is now burnt as well as Eldridge blasted. Pretty much all over his body. The poor guy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know what they've done? They've added concentration to spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Oh, the
interesting.
horror.
Oh
The
no.
Oh, that's horrible.
You cannot be as overpowered as you used to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh no. And it's 1 minute. Okay, cool. Then I'm done for my turn.
Okay. Right, Lunan. Then, at the end of your turn, the 2 slaves run out of the room.
as you would expect them to do. Even if they are still loyal to the UNT, they have no business being in here.
Exactly. All right, they are going to run away. Not having any part of this, which will end round 1 and bring us to Dusted, followed by Yarlena.
Dustin looks back at the others like, is he coming? And then he looks around the corner, and the guy is further down the corridor than he was before.
I may have set him back a little bit. I'm sorry, okay?
And with that, Dustin's just going to run up the corridor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Do be careful.
Ah. And because it's funny, and Dustin is in a mood, we're going to use our action search to dash.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And that moves him just for the last 5 foot to start with. And then he's going to swing at this man
Nice.
with his stackers, both in hand, paw, I don't know. Start with 1.
Both in claw paw.
Yes. 26.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
8 points. Crikey, you're rolling ones like extraordinarily well tonight.
Yes, I am so frustrated that I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to do an advantage attack.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Before you commit, Dusted, just that 8
Yeah.
now puts him on 32 hit points.
All right. And I have 3 attacks to do that. I cannot possibly do that. I'm still going to try though.
You might get a crit, you never know. You might get 2.
Yes, yeah, the thing. 18 is not enough, but yeah, it's still a hit, I suppose. So let's try again. That's a 10 damage.
Nice.
2 attacks. The third attack. Also should hit for 11 damage.
Ooh, that puts him on 11 now.
And then the first free offhand attack that I get from using a Nick weapon is 27.
That's a hit.
Come on, Dusted. Oh, 8.
8 points.
So what is that in total? That's
He's on 3.
and I use my bonus action for the last attack. Down with you.
Whoa! Holy cow! All right, Dusted. Roll a perception check for me as well, by the way.
Okay. It says I had disconnected. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I got your perception check, 16. All good.
Oh,
All right. Dusted, as you've gone running past up the corridor and focused on stabs, you did notice that down the side corridors
yeah.
there were enemies moving closer towards you. As you just went running up the corridor, out the corner of your eyes you saw them, and then ran in to this huge, humongous, muscular snake guy with this big helmet on, and just went stab, and skewered him.
Now, guys, just hear me out, okay? I'm within range of the priestess.
In range
But it
of
wasn't
what?
her.
Of the priestess to the north.
Do you want me to shoot her?
Well, I can also walk back to you guys. The thing is, Dustin is just at a rampage. The rushing through north is likely what's going to happen, but I can also just ease back down.
You hear Lunan in your ears. Don't abandon us. Don't abandon us.
Don't abandon. Oh, that'd be crazy. Just does it, goes back, just looks. If he stops here, just to give it a moment, is there actually a lot of people going down the corridor? And then does this just like, yeah, okay. That's all my movement
You're moving all the way
and
back.
my boat.
Okay.
I was so Dustin would maybe have just run into the cathedral and started slaying the priestess in there, but it's also sort of like, yeah, I guess I should
But
run off.
But it wasn't the special priestess we fought before.
Well, it's still a nuance, and she's right there.
Yeah.
She is right there. This is true.
Ooh, I
Coming
just
back.
realized firebolt here. Oh.
All right, that's the end of Dustin's turn.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything left. I'm done.
All right, then that will bring us to Yelena.
Does this lady look like she's gonna do anything?
One second.
Priestess must surely have seen me, unless she has her back to me.
But she has the same picture as the harem women, so we don't know who she is.
Well, I mean, Yuan Ti are varied
Yeah.
True.
characters, so
At the moment, Yelena, she has just turned around to take in the death of one of the guards standing outside of a door, and then what, interestingly, as the Tabaxi just decided to retreat and dance off down the corridor. Daggers in hand, dripping blood.
I just imagine Dustin with both daggers in each hand, sort of like hunched a little over, and sort of like still running, but sort of like tiptoe running, so it looks even dumber than it's running away with the guy that's dead down there.
Running away while trying to speak.
Not really, but yeah.
Oh boy.
Still have cast pass without trace on him.
I'm stealthy because I say I'm stealthy.
So weirdly, even though he's bloody, he doesn't leave a bloody trace.
How strange.
What an odd kitty.
Hmm.
If she looks like she might be trying to leave, I am going to Eldritch Blast her.
What, into the bloodbath?
Hell yeah!
What?
If I
Does
hit
it
her with
even
more
work?
than one, can I ping her into the bloodbath?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes!
There's burning coals in front of her, though. That's or incense or something.
What's
That's
just
really
possible?
concerning.
I think each
Gonna-
blast is 10 feet, so she'll fly over the burning coals and then get struck in.
Oh
the
yeah, that's
head.
right.
Through them.
Perfection.
It's, if you've played Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, with the bouncing bullets, the enemies all up in the air. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
see Yelena doing now.
Yeah, you need to get the pull so you can do the push and pull. Then we can start doing some cheese grader effects.
Oh god.
That's true, I
Or-
should get the ball.
Spike growth
you could play
plus.
Keepy
Oh,
Uppy.
god.
No, but we just need someone that can cast spike growth and then have them being
Yeah.
graded through. It's the
That's-
best.
It's a pretty good idea.
Oh my god.
Dusted three levels of dusted into druid.
I've just got visions of you leaving this, I'm gonna call it a palace, and behind you in your wake are like the bodies of UNT lying on spikes all over this place.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Dylan, you can do it. You can do it.
Grated snake. Okay, she's gonna try and ping the lady. Oh, a 15. Oh, I'll do all the hits.
Okay.
15, a 17, and a 25. I don't know if they. What
3
hit?
hits.
Oh, 3 hits. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Impressive.
She might even hit where the blood runs down.
Did it roll the last dice?
Doesn't look
2
like it.
9s so far.
Two-
Here comes the third.
There we go.
Nice.
31.
31. Oh. Okay, Yelena. So, 3 hits. You strike her with an Eldritch Blast for the first hit. I need to double check one thing to be... So she's 80 feet away. It does 10 feet, isn't it?
Yes, if necessary, she will move up as she does them because she does have the movement to do so.
Yeah, but your range is 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you'll knock her over to 110.
Okay.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to move if you don't want to.
Okay. Yeah, she'll stay up here then.
All right. 10 feet in the air, as she starts descending, another Eldritch Blast hits her as she flips again up into the air. As she slowly starts coming down, you can see almost relief on her face as she sees she's about to land in a very soft pool of blood. But no! Another Eldritch Blast smacks her. Bang! Are you aiming for like a theatrical, almost... Roll a performance check for me.
Oh man.
Oh, the poor lady.
Oh my lord. If you've ever seen like we've all seen the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. There's Yelena. All Eldritch Blast power as she starts flying out. She throws one blast. Then she does a little spin as she twirls around, waiting for the UNT to slowly descend, and then fires another blast. Pow! The Eldritch Blast flies through, connects with the UNT as she does a double spin in the air. Yelena just does a little 360 roll and then boom! Like a Horyuken! As she blasts out her third Eldritch Blast, and just as the UNT is about to land in the pool of blood, the Eldritch Blast smacks right into her and bobbles her straight up into the air for the third time as she comes tumbling down. Roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
If that's what takes her out.
As she flies up into the air, Yelena, for the third time, she almost bumps into the ceiling and then drops just over 10 feet. And she lands with her back straight on to the spout that's coming out of the snake's neck. And even from where you are, you can swear that you hear the crack of this invertebrate spine as it snaps her in half. The fall damage. I'm going to give it to you because she had 40 HP and you've done 39. With a performance check of 20, I think you managed to fire the Eldritch Blast just to hit her at enough of an angle so that when she spins, it's her head that cracks on the edge of the blood bowl. And as she does, she slams onto the corner, her legs almost flip over onto the snake's head, and then she slithers down as the blood lubricates the stone, and she disappears into the pool of blood. Gone from sight.
She just blows the tip of her sword.
You mean your fingers? Or does your Eldritch Blast come from your blade?
You use the blade as a spell casting focus, so I figure she points it like almost like a gun.
Fair enough. I can see that happening as well.
It's like a saber.
Yeah.
Yep.
She looks very pleased with herself. And then she'll just tuck back in here and keep an eye on Dusted. She'll move up a little bit. I think I have enough movement for that. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's her turn.
That's her turn, is it? Nice. Alright. Yelena then. At the end of your turn. Oh, there we go. I don't know if any of you have seen that Bluey episode, but that's Keepy Up who they play. Anyway, which brings us then to a couple of enemies. Alright. 10, 20, 30. Now, Dusted. The first one's going to move 10, 20, 30. I just need to double check. Yep. 30 feet. Alright, that one comes through there. That one is there.
Hello.
I don't think I've added one of these yet. Okay. So Valrus, you're on a 5. So the UNT and the other guys get to go before you, but you, Valrus, will go before the Brood Guards.
Mhm.
Alright. Let me just make a couple of movements here, because what can you see and what can't you see? To hide some of the ones that you can't see.
Yeah, we still see the harem and the entrance.
Yeah, to be fair, the ladies in the harem will not get involved in the combat, except for the 2 brood guards at the gate's entrance, but... Right, those ones don't move just yet. We've got those ones, those ones... Okay. Dusted, unfortunately, I only have 1 attack on you.
Ah, that's okay. You can make it count.
That's all right.
That's alright.
You'll make it count.
I will. I just need to add. It's.
Oh,
these-
he disappeared.
I've just replaced them with the 2024 tokens.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, aren't you a beauty?
I'm a bit disappointed because the zombies in the new rules have got like half the amount of health that they used to have.
Heresy.
It is, isn't it? It's absolutely disgusting. And then Lunan just went and added salt to the wound. They were on all about 25 HP, and then they dropped down to something like 15. Anyway.
Didn't Luna do more than 25 anyway?
Oh yeah. He roasted all of them. He did 28 or something. Alright. I've sent the UNT. Just so you are aware, the UNT bodyguard for Raznazi Sekolok was one of these snake-headed typed UNT as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he die when we fight him? When we fought him?
Yeah, Yelena killed him, I think, if I remember.
Oh, excellent.
So, this UNT makes 2 attacks. Oh, 3 attacks. His multi-attack.
I resent this.
The UNT can use Bite, Poison Ray in any combination, and then spellcasting as well.
Ah.
Sheesh. But I mean, that's innate spellcasting, so... Alright.
Ah, yeah.
So he's going to bite you once.
All right.
For a 17.
which misses my 20 AC.
Okay. Now the poison ray. You are in the
Poison
way
ray?
because it's a ranged attack.
Ooh, okay.
So he is. He can't. Can he? Can he see? Yeah, I mean, he can just about see the corners of Lunan and Valrus, but they haven't done any damage. So he's going to actually bite you twice.
All right.
And then he is going to use his spellcasting on you. Does a 24 hit?
That would hit if I didn't use a lock point to have him reroll that.
Ah, to have him re-roll it.
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Ah, nuts. Okay. There was nearly a
But
crit.
that cost me my reaction, if I remember.
Okay. And then Dusted, I need you
No, yeah.
to roll a
Oh, yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Good. I still have my.
Before you
Oh,
do.
sorry.
Oh, okay, you've saved.
I can re-roll this as well.
No, you're okay. I think the DC was a 7. No, it's not even that high. Oh, you easily saved. All right. He literally said, "Stop fighting, give up your weapons, and come with me."
Oh, that's a bad spell. Bad snake. Bad snake. Oh no.
All right, let me hide this guy on the tracker and hide this
Did
on the
this-
tracker.
Did he talk in common?
He did indeed. Yeah, the UNT all now speak Abyssal Common and Draconic.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that will bring him to the end of his turn. Do I have any of those guys to move on your
I mean,
turn?
if they can hit with reach, they can maybe reach me.
No, the other ones have moved. It is now Valrus's turn.
Oh.
Okay. He is going to use 4 sorcery points.
4.
Oh.
Yes.
Shamo.
Shamon. He's gonna step over there and he is going to summon an aberration
Oh my god.
of
Wait.
Aren't they
What?
big?
of the what are they called? Beholder kind. Not the full thing, mind you. I
The
have to
eye
The
put it
thing?
here.
species is called beholder, but it's I suppose the smaller ones are called something.
Beholder King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe that's good. Yeah.
An aberrant spirit appears.
Okay, can you summon aberration? So you're gonna. It's basically Beholder King.
Sort of with its own stat block that's included. So it'll move right after me. Yeah, and it takes the dodge action if I don't give it any actions, and I can give it actions for free.
The bonus action? Or for free?
For free.
Ooh.
Alright, so I'm going to. I mean, it's a pity they don't have the. Yeah, let's just do this one. Oh, wait, that's too big. That's too
Gonna
big.
give out familiar whisper as instead of a hound this time there's some sort of other kind of creature.
What's the spell level?
Just 4th.
Okay.
All right.
So
There
it has
is.
wait, it has 80 lip. Oh god, it has 80 hit points. What?
It's 40 and then plus 10 for each level above 4, so it's just 40.
Oh, above 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just 40. Okay, I didn't get that the above 4 there.
Ah,
Good. Oh my god.
okay. For you. All right. I have added a beholder to the map for you, but let me just take off his aura.
Mm.
We don't see an aura.
The yeah, there was a green ring around him.
Okay.
All right. So, where are you summoning him, Valrus?
Yeah, that's a good spot, I think.
Yeah? I mean,
Yeah,
your range is
he's-
90 feet, so... But you want him
Yeah,
in the
but that's
room
a
with you,
good
do you?
spot.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
unoccupied space that you can see. Beholder kin. So he goes after you, so let me add him to the monster tracker.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's rolled initiative, but don't worry, I'm just going to change it because it goes on a 4, doesn't
Much
it?
better than mine.
It goes one after you, doesn't it?
Yeah, right after me.
It says it shares your initiative count, but goes straight after you. Let me make it a 5. Actually, Valrus, I'm going to change it to a 6 and the beholder to a 6 because there's too many other 5s over here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, cool beans. So that was your action.
Yep.
The rest of your action points?
Yeah, good point. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any bonus action things I can do right now. So, yeah. Nothing else.
Is there
I
anything
will stand there.
are you going to
What
instruct
are you
the
telling
beholder
it?
to do anything?
Absolutely, he is going to peek out from behind the wall and pew pew, 2 eye rolls.
2 eye rolls? What, like...
Yeah,
I raise.
eye raise, ranged attack
Oh.
roll.
I mean, like, totally. I see the eye roll.
Well, it does psychic damage.
It does do
so it's
psychic
fair.
damage.
So it's fair.
All of its eyes just. Ugh,
It's a
God.
psychological warfare.
Yeah.
You call that spell casting?
Seriously?
It's all bullying.
Oh no!
We'll see how well it bullies them. So I'll just I'll
Attacks with
just
your
roll.
spell attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
just
so
roll.
you basically roll your attacks for him, don't you?
Yeah,
and
so
then
that'll be
it's-
a 25. I'll roll firebolt rolls.
Yeah.
And natural 20 again.
God.
somehow.
Balris, what
dice are
happened
you
to
rolling
you?
with?
I've got weighted dice from
Fumble
Roll20.
Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are pretty weighted. Some Fumble Child ones.
Yeah.
Are they-
It's that
Oh,
fresh character smell that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only downhill from here.
So wait, that's 3d8 plus what?
Plus, well, let's see.
it's
21?
plus 3 plus
Oh, no, sorry,
4,
two
the spell's level,
2d8
so plus 7,
plus
isn't it?
Plus
7.
Yeah, plus
So
7.
3d8 plus 21.
No, not 21 because it's only 2 attacks, so it's
Yeah, it's
14
so
plus 3, plus 2d8 plus 8.
does this
Yeah,
roll
so it's
all the way
22 plus
properly?
2d8, yeah, because
Okay,
one of
so
them is the
that's
max die, right?
Oof.
that's 11. Let's say if
Mhm.
that was a critical, then it's plus 11 plus. It doesn't add my psychic. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll
Your-
roll. /r.
It's plus 4,
1d.
so it's 20. Sorry, it's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
And the next one
7.
plus 8.
Yes. Wow, that was really good. So 14 plus 8 as well.
Also, it's 33 damage. Yeah. God, in total.
And who were you attacking?
The one right in front of Dusted
Okay. For 38.
for 38.
Okay.
30. No, 33, right?
So that's
11 plus 22, 33.
11
that
plus
four-
22
isn't that-
plus 4 because the plus 4 is missing from the first one.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's 15, yeah. 15 plus
15,
22
14
is
is 29.
37, yeah.
And then. So 37 total, is that right?
Yeah, 37.
Okay. That will put him on. Okay. He is definitely bloodied.
Very good. And the beholder thingy-mabob, the shadowy creature crawls back into a corner.
That's it. Slither back to whence thou came from. Okay.
It will follow me for an hour.
Wow. Anything else, Valrus, on your turn?
That is all as I ruminate on our adventures thus far
Okay.
with my new friend.
Then, the rest of the UNT get to go before you, Lunan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
As they do.
those two from there. And then let me... move my other beasties. They stay there. They move up to there. Okay. Given how large this place is, most of them, that's about all they can move. 3, 4, 5, 6 squares.
I don't like that the Triceratops has gone missing.
That's okay. I'll bring him back for you in a little bit.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
You're too kind.
Oh, well, anything for you guys, you know? Right then, Lunan, over to you.
Looking at how many they are,
Mm-hmm.
I think. Do I see anything? Do I see these guys up and beyond there?
Let's have a look, see quickly. They're slowly climbing up a slope and are 100 feet away. Given that there is light in here, you can, but they have got 3/4 cover.
Oh, I'm not planning to shoot them. I just wondered if I see that they are movement and people coming. Okay. I will cast a spiritual weapon here.
Oh.
At level 3.
Whoops.
And instead of the normal machete, it's gonna be the guacamole club.
Oh yeah. All right. So is it just behind the one UNT that you're casting it?
Yeah.
You're happy with the location I put it in?
Yes, that's where I wanted it. And
Cool beans.
I will
Whack-a-mole attack.
attack it from behind.
Dirty 20. Crikey, that's plus 11 to hit with your spiritual weapon is
Yep.
All right, 13 points.
Yes.
Easy. All right. What else?
And I will follow that up with a firebolt to this guy.
Nice.
So it's gonna be +2, whatever this rolls.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That's a definite hit.
Oh my
20.
god!
That's a good roll.
Oh my god!
Wow. Okay. You know what? I mean, that is a very good roll with a 26. That's like proper maximum, and he's got 2 HP, but I'm gonna give it to you. As you firebolt the UNT, they fly all the way across, just above Dustard's head, slamming.
Yeah, he's small.
It's getting hot in here, Dustard, as fire is being thrown about everywhere, and you know you're providing a little bit of cover to these guys as well, given how muscular Dustard is.
Yeah, let's go with that.
But not enough. I mean, Luna hit with a 16. I mean, that's still threading the needle, no problem. As these fireball comes flying through and slams right in front of you, exploding into the enemy that you were busy trying to take down. And all you hear is like as the flames consume him, choke him, and eventually he drops to the ground dead.
Nice.
Excellent. Anything else, Lunan?
I will take a step to there. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Awesome. Right. That will bring us to the end of round 2. It has just gone 10 o'clock as well. So,
Yeah.
I think let's call it a night. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the zone now, and my headache is gone because I've had so much fun. So it's still, I love this.
Well, at least someone is.
All snakes.
Yeah,
we are
I
very
know.
sorry for your snakes. Yeah.
All right, I am going to be. We're not meeting next week, so I'll be adding some dates to the schedule. I
That
just
would
need
be
to make sure I'm getting them right. It's May 7, 14, 21, 28.
It's May 7th, yeah.
So we're not doing the 30th. Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
30th
I
we're
think
not
there's
doing. And we'll see who can make which dates in May, and then we'll take it from there. I mean, I can make all of them, so it's not a problem.